I would never lie, sit up here and lie and tell you that this narrow path that I'm walking with God and walking in the ways of Christ is easy. It is a challenge, y'all. And it's not always pretty. It doesn't always feel good, and it's not always the best. I'm trying to tell you, because when you really humble and exalt yourself, and then you really start following in the ways of Christ and resisting your temptation, that's when the devil try to comes at you as hard as he can. But the beautiful thing about this journey, y'all, and I tell you the truth, God's grace and mercy, the love that he has for his people, the love, man, every time I open up the Bible and I read the love that God has for his people, the chosen children of Israel, it just, it overwhelms me, but it's like, it's happy because I'm just like, our forefathers and foremothers did all this sin and idolatry, worshiping the false god of Baal, and it's Baal, whatever, however y'all pronounce it. But it's like God said, God said in the book of Isaiah, He said that He said, before you was born, I knew that you was stubborn and stiff necked, and though my wrath would come against you, Israel, you are my people. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said. And when I read it, I couldn't do nothing but give so much thanksgiving and honor and praise to him, because it's like we are a tribe of 12 nations, but we are so mighty because of God. And I love it here. I love being on this journey with God, even though it's hard. I don't want to look back. You know what they said about the woman that looked back? She turned into a pillar of salt. I don't want to look back. Nobody can hold me prisoner for my past sins because I've worked on them. I recognize my sins, and I'm not afraid to tell anybody my sins. And I'm also not afraid. I'm not afraid to go into detail when I'm repentant to God about my sins. There's no shame in my honesty. It's just a beautiful feeling, and I just wish everybody would get on board and feeling it, and to get on board and just go with God, because this world literally has nothing to offer us. I would do it with God. If I knew what I knew now, I would have did. If I knew what I knew now, like years ago, I would have done it with God years ago. I promise you, I would have. But it's like now, I turned 30 in April, and one thing about me and God, we locked in. Me and God, we gonna have those hard conversations, because one thing about me, I don't shy away from the tough stuff. I don't. Like I said, all my life has been hard, y'all. I'm talking about hard, challenging. I challenge myself in life. My best friend will tell you I take the hard way, and I promise you, I do not do it on purpose, but God got my back. And God got my back because I humbled myself to him. And I told God, I said, God, I don't want to be in this world. I want to be a virtuous woman. I want to be a prosperous woman. I want to be the woman that you know that I am. A true prophet doesn't hide from his or her past. A true prophet doesn't cover up their sin. A true prophet reads that Bible word for word. It doesn't change up the word. It doesn't add nor take away. And that's what I am. So yes, I would take that burden of being the most hated, the most disliked for God. I want to be a vessel to people. Listen, my testimony that I'm gonna get ready to do. I pray that if He just reaches one person, all praises to the Most High, because I've done that. I can tell you, I can sit here and tell you everything that I've done in my past. Nobody nobody can convict me the more as God and myself as God and myself already has. Nobody can. When you see me, you're gonna see God. You're gonna see the realness. I'm passionate. I'm bold in the way I speak. I'm very blunt. But one thing I can say, I'm kind, I'm real, and I'm genuine. It's all love for me. Whether it sounds like it or not, it's the love for me because I want you to experience this feeling. And all you gotta do is humble and exalt yourself to the most high Yah. Get in that Bible, y'all. Y'all think y'all know God until you start reading that Bible. When you start reading that Bible, that's when you truly know who God is. And it's gonna tell you about yourself. It's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. It's gonna make you feel mad. You're gonna feel ashamed. But take that accountability and work on yourself. Do it. Why not? Why do you not want to be better for God to be better for yourself? Why? When you die, you can't take the worldly things with you. So why not choose God? It's hard. You're not gonna have the best days. Your blessings may not come when you want them to. You're gonna have to continue to endure. The devil gonna come at you. People gonna come at you because it's a spirit on them. But remember, it's spiritual, not personal. That's that spiritual maturity that you build up to understand that that's not them. That's a spirit that is attacking them and it's coming out through them.